Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Let's Talk About It with JMACK, episode 13. And I want to tell you all from the bottom of my very heart, thank you for tuning in once again. We highly appreciate you. It's been a ride. Make sure you keep tuning into the Gordito and Chinito podcast. Make sure you keep watching the JMACK Experience podcast. Make sure you keep watching the Gordito Chinito Adventures. And now we have a brand new series called Tat Talk RI featuring PBZ Killing Them. Man, listen, I want to thank you all once again for tuning in. This is going to be another exclusive. If you can relate to anything that is said as far as the topics that we are giving today, please be sure to comment below. And please hit that subscribe button. And if you don't want to comment below, you can email us at the JMACKExperiencepodcast@gmail.com. Now, I'm not going to talk much no more on these intros because I feel like by now, y'all should already know what it is. Y'all should already know how I do this. And let's get right to it. This week, we're starting off with something very spicy. I cheated on my husband because he wasn't giving me enough attention and only focusing on his job. How should I tell him? What do you mean? First of all, that's super fucked up. Not for none. He's probably working to make you happy, to do this, to do that, take you on trips, make sure you're good, make sure the bills are paid. You probably don't even have a fucking job. So like you doing him dirty. And now you're like, how should I tell him? Like, yo, you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up because not for none, it ain't gonna be good because if he's been faithful to you and he's been like holding it down and working and busting his ass, you are truly fucked up for doing that. But this is what somebody said. You should tell him that you broke your vows because you are an untrustworthy cheater and want to put the blame on him for working so hard to support you and build a future for your family. Tell him that he should divorce you immediately and find himself a real woman. Make sure he understands that he's not losing a damn thing by getting rid of you. That's a fact. Like, yo, you know how many like women out there wish a man held them down? You know, a lot of people nowadays, man, especially men, they don't even got their shit together, not for nothing. They don't take care of their kids. They can't even take care of a girl, a woman at that. Um, Yo, man, this is crazy. Like, you really did them dirty. And someone said, all cheaters just want to find excuses and want to shift their blame to the other. Cheating is cheating, just avoid. Like, that's a fact. You say, oh, because you work too much, because it is, because that's why, like, bro, you know you had intentions to do that. You probably, even if he worked much or not, you probably wanted to cheat on him regardless. Like, just keep it real with yourself. If you're not happy with him no more, just let it go. You know what I mean? I know it's easier said than done, especially when you're married, but why keep playing him and doing him dirty when he's out there busting his ass for you? Somebody said, my husband works a lot, but I would never do that to him. I love him too much. He used to work nights, so I would make dinner and meet him at lunch, which was in the evening for him. My son would go along, and a few of his buddies would join us. You must not love your husband very much to do this just because you are lonely. Look around you and see, why would you do this to someone who is out there working for you? That's like I just said, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's some grimy ass shit. You talk about you cheat on because he works a lot. No, you cheated because you wanted to. It wasn't his fault you cheated. And you think by blaming him, you can free yourself of the guilt. Well said, somebody else said. And that's a fact. We're going to stop this one with that one. If you can relate or you know someone that has been through the same thing, let us know what you think in the comments below. And we want to hear your story or your advice on that situation. Now, this one we're going to switch it up this week. This one has to do with hygiene, which I'm going to be honest. Nowadays, I feel like it's cool to be dirty. Like, if you don't know what I mean by that, look at your, like, even rappers that are on right now, they look fucking dirty. All that fucking money, my man, go get yourself a fucking haircut. Go cut your nails. Go keep up with your fucking hygiene. Like, bro, how is it now? And then women, oh my God, he's so sad. Like now it's like okay, like women find being dirty attractive, I feel, and vice versa. There's women, I don't know if you ever seen these memes and shit like that, like they'll be the baddest bitch, but if you go to their crib, it's a fucking mess. Like, how can you be so dirty? Like, I don't know. When I was growing up, it was cool to be clean. You had to be clean cut. Your shoes had to be clean. Your fit had to be clean. You couldn't go outside looking all fucking crazy. I be seeing like half of the youth, like, yo, y'all going to school in fucking pajamas and Crocs. What the fuck has this world come to? This shit is out of control. But listen, for the next topic, it says, I smell very bad. Everywhere I go, people breathe heavily because of me and say that I smell bad. I tried lots of deodorants. When I wear perfume, it smells too strong. I shower every day. What should I do? If you showering every day, are you using soap or just water is the question, because how are you showering every day, and is it once a day? Maybe you got to wash that ass 2-3 times a day, mama. Like, clean that ass. And yo, water is free for most people. If you rent in a place, you don't pay water. Wash your fucking ass. I mean, even if it's twice, 3 times a day, 4 times a fucking day. Lávate el culo, mami. Yo. And use some good soap. Invest. You probably going out to eat every fucking day because that's the new wave now. Go buy yourself some good ass soap. Invest. Buy yourself some good perfume. Buy yourself some good ass fucking shampoo. Buy yourself some Toto cleaners. Put your finger in your ass and clean it right. Like, I don't know. Pause. But it's a fact. If you smelling, it's like you ain't doing the proper steps, I feel. Unless you have like a medical problem, which is very rare. But I don't know. Somebody said this. This may sound strange, but buy a bottle of Dawn dish soap, put some on your hands, then rub it together to make lots of bubbles. Then rub the soap from your hands directly under your arms for 30 seconds. Then let the soap sit for 2 minutes and then rinse it. Repeat this process 3-4 times. But do this while you are showering. This will kill all the bacteria that's causing your fall. He must be Spanish. This will dry out your armpits. So be sure to use good deodorant like Old Spice, preferably the blue gel stick, not the white, to moisten under your arms back up. And you'll be surprised that this actually worked. This nigga must have been stinking too. That's fucking crazy. Somebody else said, go see a doctor. Some odors have specific health conditions that need treatment. Wash all your clothes and linen. Oh, I didn't even think of that too. Yeah, wash your fucking clothes normally. Like, yo, I wash clothes like every other day. No bullshit. You don't catch me in the same shirt. Maybe you wearing the same fucking shirt for 3 days. That's another thing. Wash your fucking clothes. Straight up. Somebody else said, here are some good suggestions. Drink some more water. Peppermint or green tea. Eat plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet. Try drinking lemon water and because liquid mint chlorophyll. Add the chlorophyll to the water and drink daily. Use Castile soap and pay extra attention to areas that have been producing the most odor. You can use lemon and limes cut in half and rub under your arms. I didn't know that shit. You can gargle with hydrogen peroxide, just don't swallow it, and also rinse mouth after gargling. Keep your hair washed and dried. Invest in a nice cologne or body oil. Only use when clean. Exactly, like I just said, invest in yourself. Don't use clothes more than once without washing them again. Hello? These are the basics. Try to transmute any negative emotions or negative energy to love and self-acceptance. Deal with any feelings of inadequacy or shame, and know you are worthy of feeling and smelling good. It starts with the mental. That's a fact. Also, clean your home and car of any strong odors. If you believe in a higher power, pray. Hope these suggestions work. The problem could be on your clothes. Change and wash them regularly. This will help. Yes. No bullshit. You need to wash your clothes, brush your fucking teeth, It's the basis. Like, I don't know. This is if you don't know how to wash your ass and you're an adult, there's a fucking problem. Like, if you feel different and you want to give us your input, please comment below or email us at the JMACK Experience Podcast. Bottom line is, if you older and you still smelling like shit, there's a humongous problem. There's no fucking way that you should be an adult and you got a bajo de culo encima. It's like, bro, you're just a dirty person at that, and that's it. That you need to start changing up your lifestyle. But anyway, on to the next and final topic. My adult sister took our mom away, whom I was financially dependent on as an adult. She was able to close my bank accounts legally behind my back. I'm about to be homeless. Can I sue her? We need a moment of silence. We just had another fucking situation on the last episode. Like, what is it with these grown-ups still dependent on parents? Bro, get your fucking life together. How long do you think mommy and daddy you gonna be sucking on mommy's titty for? Like, you gonna be sucking on your mom's titty till 50? That's fucking insane. Get your fucking life together, my man. Somebody said, well, if you are an adult and dependent on your mother, then your sister was probably tired of you spending all your mom's money, so she shut you down. Facts. So it sounds like you need to get yourself together, get a job, and a place to live. Start by going to unemployment office, filling out an application, and get a job. J-O-B. Like the fucking Friday movie. Facts. Maybe you can get Section 8 housing, learn to be an adult, and quit expecting your mom to take care of you. That's a fact. Stop sucking on that tit. Let it go. Be a man. Grow some cojones. That's crazy. Now, here we go. You know I gotta be a white lady. Always justifying shit. She cannot do this. Some of the comments are very mean and sad. There might be a medical reason that you are financially dependent on your mom. I highly fucking doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. She said nothing about him being medically challenged or none of that. Esta otra apoyadora probably got kids at home till 50 years old. They tell her when to go to sleep. This is why, again, we're in the world we're in today. No bullshit. It's fucking crazy. Somebody said, there might be a leprechaun in my pocket. But like the situation, probably not. That's a fact. He might be a lazy person. That's a fact. Like, yo, you a grown up. Get your fucking shit together. Yo, not for nothing. When I was growing up, I never ran into someone that was still with their parents crying about, oh, my mom doesn't take care of me. My mom, you know, growing up in the city, especially in New York, everybody wanted to move out on their own. Like, we didn't fucking sit around crying. Oh, my mom doesn't want. That's this new fucking Gen Z bullshit. Like, bro, get your fucking shit together. Like, yeah, there might be a few people that they still live with their parents and all that, but they don't cry about their mom didn't do this, their mom didn't do that. Yo, you're not a kid anymore. That's number one. You're a fucking full-grown adult. You feel me? Like, you should have your shit together. Somebody said, if she was able to close your accounts, that means that they were in your mom's name. I don't know why you are financially dependent on your mom, but maybe your sister believes you are able to work. If you are able to work, then it's time for you to get a job. And I'm going to end it with that one. And your shit together. I'm going to add on to that. Get a job and your shit together. For anybody out there, yo, if you over like 25, 20 years, actually 20 years old, if you're already over 20 years old and you ain't going to school, you ain't studying to be a motherfucking doctor, it's time. It's time for you to fucking get a job. It's time for you to stop, put the fucking Xbox and PlayStation controller down. It's time to stop sucking on the tit, is my main thing. Be a fucking adult. And that's what we're going to end it with on episode 13. If you have any suggestions or you want to email us about any separate topics that you want us to talk about, please be sure to comment below or email us at the JMACK Experience Podcast. We signing out of here. Let's talk about it with JMACK, episode 13.